Jessica Cox, and anytime I'm in Ghana, I listen to Kwamina Aida.
At Home FM 106.3, feeling Jesus, now I come from you,
yenti Naspa Radio Obel Boyen Jumpa Muma yenti Naspa Radio Obel Boyen Jumpa Muma yenti Naspa Radio Obel Boyen Jumpa Naspa Radio.com
Jack Uchi Naspa Radio. Hi.
Aye bobo aye me see Naspa bo aye bobo aye Naspa din sempare ba aye bobo aye Montie Naspa o aye bobo aye Kubraman sun samwe aye bobo aye Asya suka ho aye bobo aye ya dia ba.
The good old days are back again. It's all about the Royal Garden Bar and Restaurant.
Be glad and rejoice. And it's here near Kroma Mrebia na Chamuno. Acquire Nancy Royal Gardens Bar and Restaurant. Sadia Bread.
Dead down. So Pepe Bia and Niche War Atna Edidi. Anamon Sapa Etienne Papa Dia. Any for when it's Royal Gardens Bar and Restaurant.
Royal Gardens Bar and Restaurant. At Ghanaian local dishes. Any continental dishes now. Who do what? Beside Yania Ope, Bayama. And it's you pania confirm my autotune. Any kebab. Who beside near the bro. And Sabia open so Ubisa Ubenyabi or. Now the mom dance on a set. Ubisapito. And answer Fua. Ubenyabi.
Royal Gardens Bar and Restaurant can be located at 344 Lordship Lane, Tottenham, London, N17 7QX. Opening hours Sunday to Thursdays 1 p.m. to 12 a.m. Fridays and Saturdays 1 p.m. to 2 a.m. Bank holidays 1 p.m. to 3 a.m. Every last Saturday of the month is old timers hour 10 p.m. to 2 a.m.
Royal Gardens Bar and Restaurant. That's our caterers. So we have birthday party. And that's a Christian wedding. And that's when you now pay caterers and what you and your friend.
For bookings and enquiries, call
0208-80-17763.
Mami Sispio, they say a MV First Travel Limited for one we are very, very, very good. So, person the be if you can a community did you on my Ghana. Wow, Bank of Fire, I'm disappointed you. I mean, sure, what watching for here, one a chin, you're quite open. I mean, for 1 hammer for a month, one that's on you be this also. 1 hammer for 0208-279-8599. I repeat again 0208-279-8599. And I'm Yabotina Mikasi 07931-672-984. Samsung open one email at mvfirsttravel@gmail.com and I say info@mvfirsttravel.com.
Hey, although me da sipa, mami from Cecilia na book me na pesa me call them.
You have reached MV First Travel, specialist in flight and package holidays to Freetown, Accra and Liberia, plus providers of low-cost fares to the USA, Africa and the rest of the world. Please press 1 for sales or 2 for account.
Mr. Sean, can I help?
Hey, although Edamu yopo.
I told you so. Samika Show, MV First Travel, Unya and Kobe Bibia. From na one more yet that the Anoma Ampa. What do you? Esandowaba, yopo.
Up your glasses. Oh, Papa, just see me test, yeah. Pass you garlic test. Don't pass you be test, they wrong. The party has just begun. Yeah, gonna dump Papa. Pass you. Yeah, gonna dump Papa. Pass you. 1 for the dawn, 2 for the passion. It's a papa ubiajia too. Bibi apefibia enwa. It's a papa yeah. No hangover. Eti and wine. Peters mukunini. It's a papa no papa. Hola. Passion. Yeah, gonna no papa. Hola. Passion. Everybody lift up your glasses. It's a papa yeah.
The good old days are back again. It's all about the Royal Garden Bar and Restaurant.
Be glad and rejoice. And it's here near Kroma Mrebia na Chamuno. Acquire Nancy Royal Gardens Bar and Restaurant. Sadia Bread.
dedo mu dedo wale hwa so wo pepe bia eniche wo atena agidi anom nsapa etie nwom papa dia ene efo wani chire Royal Gardens Bar and Restaurant.
Royal Gardens Bar and Restaurant at Ghanaian local dishes any continental dishes now udu hwa bisaduane a wo pe ebeya ama and titi pa na confirm ya toton any kebab ubisa ya na de bro and sabi a wo pe nso ubisa ubenya bi wo na de ma mo dance ne se ubisa pito anansa afu a ubenya bi wo.
Royal Gardens Bar and Restaurant can be located at 344 Lordship Lane, Tottenham, London, N17 7QX. Opening hours Sunday to Thursdays 1 p.m. to 12 a.m. Fridays and Saturdays 1 p.m. to 2 a.m. Bank holidays 1 p.m. to 3 a.m. Every last Saturday of the month is old timers hour 10 p.m. to 2 a.m.
Royal Gardens Bar and Restaurant. Esa wo caterers a wo ya birthday party anasa Christian wedding anasa wanya ye na pe caterers anu aduane ama anya.
For bookings and enquiry
Echo today. Okay, ebenye biato, but ependudu 33622 do Africa.
Wapon na mfie Jumedi den de pa imukaye Even Naspa Radio and I say Ohio, Cincinnati, say Germany and I say Holland and I Belgium pa imuka Jumedi live on Naspa Radio midin I was here pa say why a crowd said Naspa Radio etoja na interpretation court na ma emu court na ema no electoral commission and Evans ni makon say electoral warrior anansi ebi so na ba ku bia ba of 40 million no akowie 123 million aba the sika itwa ye blotu no ye infasta nkwan ho nkwan no dan no na construction no na ndien ye de bi kan ho na chese ye ma wo explanation a otena ye sabi enkwasi from 2006 208 MPP lose power from 2009 to now ka kwan no from 40 million a page could do 123 million. Yebedia won komo elections in na adodan kwa ekufadon so na probo ordinam voter region we finkran ekura voter region nano yewoda enopim ewo voter region na yebeka ya na say yetese ohene awo eye aflao tagbe afeti yetete audio diamanti audio die but yete reported internet news muna say ohene say idea obema John Dramani Mahama 100,000 votes voter region na nado voter region papa na babontia beka say enye nokreda wankasa da wankasa so say obema John Mahama 100,000 votes. Okay, inti yebetie sa audio no na yetie na nado enso audio no anansam ono so kan ye voter region na proba ode akopie voter region na fe ye ba Isa Ayuma atenase yebedi enkomo Isa Ayuma di kan atenase a yebehwe ensam ekoso Ghana se voter register no se nipa Supreme Court ka say yen yomodin enfemfiri mu nipa yen kwala obi awudi yen ni din edi firi mu a akonye bi ani onom say onsankyere ni din because wawu or a dead person, so there is no way this a court ka say wawu untumi ema na kwenye bio nipa no watom say edi kwato afiase a ema na kwan say on say entry no wa shada pa na so edam pa neke e wo say John Mahama yesadne eshigana for ye tagbe affecti tie nana ekufu ado ens na afi na enkomo no ye de ahya say Isa Ayoma deputy national coordinator NPK wa transi ane e tagbe affecti emra.
Today's first time coming here. At first, when he was as an regional corporation, Canada, able leadership and effort of Nana Ria and Nana. We call it that and that day, looking at us. So told me you leave it. So people. But as we talk policy, we value a brief description of the people called the traditional area. Away from the applaud, and I'm the king of it. And Applaud was a traditional area situated at the eastern corner of the border, opening into a capital city directly. Even the capital city called Lomé is Applaud land. So this border city is so unique. And I usually say that this border city is the core of the ECOWAS center. I have all the tribes that we have in the ECOWAS countries here in the Applaud traditional area. The same thing applies to all the languages or the differences or different types of people that we can find in Ghana. We have them here in Applaud. So the other time when His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama came to Applaud, I told him that looking at the nature of my people, I have the votes. I have the people. I have the numbers. So Applaud is just a beautiful lady that on the table, like you to come and take home. Come tomorrow, I will still play the looking at them from Kriko, Some, and now we are not going to maintain the small girls are growing. So my friend Anna, please, you get your way through. My friend Alan too is there when he was Minister of Trade. I've been going to his office telling him that the embargo on some small things from Togo to Accra is to leave them so that my people can get something to eat. He did something, and my women also get some benefit from through the border. And through Nana's effort, I can remember that through Nana's effort and that of my friend Kufo, we managed to move this in the closure of the border from 6 o'clock to 10 o'clock. So I was much surprised when my friend was coming to when the time was due for Nana to come and sit down. Some people pushing here and there, packing things here and there. I don't know, as if my house is Auntie Nana. No, this is a palace. We have rules and regulations governing this palace. Yes, and that has to be obeyed. No, I'm here for everybody. and I will do such a thing to everybody, no matter your color and party. I will not differentiate between a party A and B. No, this is my land and my people. They listen and hear my voices every day that I'm ready to speak to them. I will not give them my voice that go and vote to this party A, go and vote for this party B. I will never do that in my life. I'm a traditional ruler, and I've been listening to
Okay, all right.
At the same time.
Yeah, that's it. Minty Nana Akufo-Addo so. If you enkomo no, ye de ashinkuti Nana Akufo-Addo so. Mrekwa affecting the palace no.
First to Togwega to Mama to embark on a 4-day visit. Began in Anwoga, went to Qatar, Adidome, Avidakpe, Akati, to Kriko, to Agbozume. Now I'm today ending up here in Aflao. And I like the idea of the unique city, which is central to ECOWAS. ECOWAS is a very important project for us, for the development of our country. We believe strongly that if we can make a genuine market out of ECOWAS, it presents a platform for us for our future prosperity. So a town which is a symbol of ECOWAS like Aflao has a very high place in our thinking and in our plans. I love the idea of the beautiful city, the Queen, with all its numbers. I'm coming to marry that Queen. And if the Mamari here are any indication, I'm in a good place in doing that. So we came to the Volta region for one important reason. It is not a secret that the NPP and the Volta region have not got on well. It is not a secret. It is a fact. But I believe the time has come, and that it is in the interest of the NPP, the Volta region, and even more important of Ghana itself, that the gap between the NPP and the there is no and not have any tribe there. We have opportunity to bliss and prosperity to all. This propaganda is meant to divide us, to bring divisions amongst the peoples of our country. It will not help us. The 21st century is about technology. It's about innovation. It's about those will not allow us to go, and we want to go forward. Togwe, I told you, man, foot in the grave. Well, and what I can say is that what you see, a small man with a big heart, Ghana, that's me. The agenda we have for Ghana is about how to revive our country. All of us know that today is not a good time in the history of Ghana. There's no honest man who can put his hand on his heart and say that we're having a good time in Ghana today. We are not having a good time in Ghana. For the young people, the future country of Ghana. I want to let you know, I've said it to you, that is not the reality. I understand politics is service to community, service to nation. A clear, ambitious plan.
Now,
Simba, it take it time. Ebeba Ghana biano, yebeto no say 7th November. And no crown a issue and a problem. Edema a electoral commission. No. Now, voter register no. Abu Ramadan and Evans Nimako, Edema called Supreme Court, led by their lawyer Nana Santibide too. The Apex Court, yes, Supreme Court, no, in the verdict about Bontain. May just what the interpretation electoral commission so no Ediaba say nipa on the NHIS card no echiro modino omo ntumi enyin free mu na zengwe ngona say nipa no ye delete and I see ye ni din film a ye man the opportunity don say entry din bi no bi wawu na ye ni din film a obesense na man opportunity say on sambe training din because wawu so there's no opportunity or ye minor akwala na ye hu so yakwala ni din e register no so a ye first of all we commit an offense no can punishable by law nje no say you can untimi ense mano another opportunity be abium but electoral commission interpretation omo e dey ba isa atawasum
yo ento asum kra na sebe enye electoral commission na CCA omo ye saa ne ma no NDC na omo ye saa ne ma no wo electoral commission in the sense say all the time yana aye ya say obo Charlotte or say dia na man for say oh omo ye electoral commissioners no edoso omo ye 7 and I said now you sit down and think say nti omo ye 7 na nti aye den ena de bia in some say eba na 7 no enti mi mfa common sense enye adwuma ade na friend common sense enti electoral commission o person o kire say ono ni independence na wo ka no o so sene Supreme Court ayo Ghana na anamebua because if you look at the whole thing now it look as if see electoral commission e wo timi e wo ono an establishment na omo ye no e che Ghana fana nyina including Supreme Court anawo entino sa ne ma we nyina ye trans ye kase ye trase na ye di ahwehwe ana say ye di asuso sa nsamfo we ya enko bebia one hwe electoral commission adikaya Supreme Court adikaya judge say omo amukuta national health insurance they are not qualified so ombeyeding ombeto aba because sade no your constitution no aboho ayi say constitution mjentum in the sense say national health insurance na ebra aye no mbambe she constitution mu say obi a okuta national health insurance no ono o Ghana ni because the way Akufo de President Akufo edi sa national health insurance no baaye no in the sense say sebi yo akwantufuo yo amanfo a mo free emanone ene nkurasi nyina edi ba krom ntini se omuba sa na sebi nipa ne ko yare a yetimi de ne ko hospital o ko hospital la sebi immediately no se oniska nya ade bi a sebi ebeka se oniska ntino onda howu ntino oma akwanya ebra ye sa implementation no oma akwanya say sebi wa obetimi bia no be register na national health insurance eno ena abatuo baaye ena nkrofo bi feel say ID card ena mo de call ye ena electoral commission that time so in the the light of Afaridan wono oko school ewie university wo Ghana went me anko constitution kurampo anhwe say sa ne no nankenye say what is sa ne register because he was instructed by that time of the NDC and omo di sa nyamra sem no edi sa national health insurance register amanfo amanfo so akọ sebe enimdiefo omo so mo reading yema e call constitution di hu say no eno any sa national health insurance no e bobra because obi free ni mam no sɛbi edwa di nti ɔba be pie Ghana ɛna sɛbi ɔyare a ɔkɔ hospital na yɛsɛ sɛbi yɛ system a yɛwɔ ha sia no nti wobɛtumi register na wɔgye saa card we watuya usika nti ebia woba ha na wo yare a because nipa no wontena ɛman no mu occurrence a wɔyɛ no business nti sɛ wobedu ha na wo yare na wo de we banko ade yɛ hu sɛ watuya da nti yɛbɛtumi ahwɛ we simple matter anka yɛsɛ wo electoral commission kora wo hu na wo de ato onhyehyɛ ɛna omra mu nti electoral commission omomra mbɛka kyerɛ yɛn mra omode bu Ghana the fa elections ewo Ghana electoral commission adenti no mo publish o mo mra ana hu de me kire no electoral commission o mo mra pa ne de hen a ye dey to about Ghana. Have you ever seen say o ma publish bibi so mo mra ni de bia no obi na a driver o mo make us obi a NDC for na driver o mo especially a Sedun Ketia including Sule. What is saying Sule de ben Amadu Sule omumie no and a the electoral commission way a dragon all the time and a mama we sebi when play duasa yana yem pese be kind of background no too much or also say driving it to say car tie no assembly na no di because we NDC da wako contest NDC primaries da will lose here the nim the background and NDC so na ti koya no so nti do kwan bia so am be fa so ama NDC ka akoya no so a eno na omudi kenti sada Supreme Court of Ghana the whole land of Supreme Court ememra a ye wo ye man no Supreme Court no ono na maw say kono koko yisa edin we free because they are not qualified Wobaya will say you are not going to do it because we are obey disenfranchise amamfo na nkonfo a ye kan say MBA register a omodi 18 ade na we ye omo especially students are ewo university ade na we ye wo di machine ba ko pen na de ko si ho wetin ma say entino sebe tricks are NDC any electoral commission they play no they are playing back to their own yard because the country any emabuno na ewo emai no mu Oma so asem no mu yie endako explode a emba na Akufo-Addo office otima say emba MPP office sa tuturu asem na omode kokko attack office ne niema nyina sa enko omo pese omo undermine ana say omo suppress ye no o say edi yanka ho asem yanye ho bibia. Now the youth of the country are targeting electoral commission office. Na Mahama mani musuo mono no mfi say he's the control of the Ghana Armed Forces. Or per se o use Ghana Armed Forces say ombe intimidate emai no to say Russian tactics are omoye no. O say Mahama ni suban yina to say Putin. What am I say? Ni suban yina to say Putin. Or per se or chere say he have to suppress the people of the country. And no enye juma this time. Nti electoral commission niema o ye no nyina no ye hu say sebe NDC na control no or remote control NDC they be a hon ma o fitire no because there is no anything na electoral commission ye ya NDC for timi ba be kan say we electoral commission na ye wa ye ni ye bibia mu gini tum nti no wana control no bibia electoral commission ye bia no NDC for gitum say aye de papa na Supreme Court order say ko yi din film na din na o ka say yi film ne ene de he say de o ka say obi a wowu ontimi nsamba mba register. This is common sense ampa eno na MPP di bibi ba ye say yenye validation ana say nka wotie sa asem na woni say na asem ni nyina kokosi say the Supreme Court see order easy no either say obey new register and also obey validation. Two things. He has no option of these two things until I saw Bapatapam because he has already denied. So 1 year sa near man. Until I saw the Patapabeka, our media so say won't remove Edinbia so that the whole thing will sit down. And now not ye G the or no petrol or energy tomb. Forgetting say it is the taxpayers' money. including Kaya Fua, Sebi, Mudioma bro, or Musika, and a day hemo. Thirdly, so here, somewhere, electoral commission, any dinner. I didn't think I say Bassa. Because I can't say, Kuyi Nkromfua. Omukuta National Health Insurance. Who so be admittee say, who bet me Oma, we register our National Health Insurance and obey me who can was Supreme Court and I say Uma Obia etias say yes, you've got that record and I'm able
data no.
So what is your problem? By differentiating say obey Oma Omodi National Health Insurance no register and obey you omo edi enko ene omo omo wuye omo di enko ade na si ukwan ntira ma meka say obi na control electoral commission na nipa kro na wo control electoral commission ene aban asedun ketia ene Sule Amadu Sule including Kwaku Enido hunum ene your friend say Kofi Adams what am I say na sankrofo we nso so wotimi hu wo hwe omo background a omo nse nipa aye kwanya ena omo ba be wura ho na wiase mo pa de wo hwe omo suban a ene niema omo de nam awo sase so a omo nse nipa because they are wicked animals omo de nam awo wiase mu sankrofo ya mebobo omo din no. Look at their background. Go back and check their background. You could see, say, if we are seeing people, they are not included. What am I say? And you know, in this case, you know, the people of the country and the youth of the country, you know, omon now, emma sang from 4 way, sebe we pray to yasa. Omo di, omugari, and I say, ombesa emia egu omugari because Ghana mine, I ain't an idea. What am I say? In idea until yentimi masa few individuals way say ombe ma the whole country and I say emabunu no a ewo honoma ombe ba be so emai da cheno ye ka omo da cheno ehye eminam sade ne de happening and this is going to happen in 2016.
Okay.
Say emabunu no they are not going to sit down there to allow the NDC any Charlotte or say including the electoral commission no omodi sani emano edi omo and I'm telling the whole youth of the country say rise and change.
Okay, Naspa Radio and was a lawyer Edema two plaintiffs na Yabu Ramadan Evans ni makwe na Nasanti Bede too na Andra menim senya akonya ehwe news filer na Rekububi na oteso na kika kansen to papa so ewi achi Kwekuba ko judgment no ken finibu say no I confused ewi achi Nana Santi Bede too enso ebem yenti Nana Santi Bede too yeba yebeto as na fe be phone lines no.
You're welcome back. This is News File, and of course, we are in the election season, so election matters will dominate what we do. On the line is Nana Santibedietu, who is lawyer for Evans Nemako and Abu Ramadan, who are the ones who took this matter to court. He has some inputs to make, very briefly. Nana, thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Samson. Let me say hello to your panelists and your listeners.
Yes.
Just a brief comment on this issue of the process. My view is that, you know, the court did say that the EC must do its work in accordance with its established statutory procedures.
Right.
But remember that this is a constitutional matter. You know, we shouldn't forget that. And that the court itself, if you look at when it came time to give the release, it then went on to say that under the powers given to it under Article 2.2, which gives the court the power of making consequential orders and giving consequential directions in constitutional or Article 2 matters, it is making these orders. So I don't think that those orders necessarily refer to the EC's statutory procedures, which is, you know, obviously when we're talking about the exhibition and the challenge.
So what you're saying is that the court is saying do it, but do it because we have ordered you, and don't do it under any law.
The court says that. Now, let's understand that when the court says that the EC can only act under law, its own order is also law. And
this order still says, do it in compliance with the Constitution and applicable law.
Exactly. The Constitution, he says that, that's what the order says. The order doesn't say do it in compliance with the Constitution.
No, do it to comply with the Constitution and the laws.
The relevant provisions of the Constitution are found in Article 42, which tells who can qualify. Let's always keep in mind what this case is about. The applicable law is CI 91, which repeats Article 42 and also tells us the basis upon which you can establish your qualification to register. So that is, for that order, that is what it is talking about. We have to read the orders reasonably.
Okay.
Now,
hold on 1 second.
Yeah.
You're bringing a certain enlightenment to me, myself, and I'm ready to learn. And what you're saying here is that the order actually says, do what we have instructed you, so that it will come in compliance with the Constitution and the applicable law. It doesn't say go and look for an established law and use it to do the deletion.
Exactly, because the whole case of the Electoral Commission in court was that they are already doing it. The processes that they intend to undertake to do it, which they say will be in June, were laid before the court. It would have been very simple for the court to simply say, look, Abu Ramadan and Evans Makon, we really don't think you have much of a case. Yes, we do see that there are people on there who shouldn't be there, but the EC is already taking steps to do it. So EC, continue what you're doing. They would not have found it necessary to use the words like immediately, to delete, and to comply with the Constitution and applicable law. That is an order, a consequential order under Article 2.2, and the court can do it, and the EC is bound to take note of it. Now, and act accordingly. And then it goes on to say that when you've deleted, give those persons who qualify, because it says in accordance with law, those who qualify a chance to re-register. Let me ask a simple question. Under the EC's own procedures that we keep talking about, is there an opportunity to re-register in the manner that the court says now? If not, will the EC take the order B and leave order A and say that order A must be done in accordance with its own procedures? I don't think so. The court has given orders under Article 2.2, and it says so very clearly. It is not enforcing already statutory provisions already in play and which the EC is bound to use. That is not what it is doing. It is giving consequential orders under Article 2.2, and it says this is what the EC must do. There's also a bit of background. In court, the court took pains to find out whether the EC could identify those people who use the NHIS cards, and they said yes, they could. So it makes perfect sense.
Okay. So Nana, what you're saying in effect is that the EC is supposed to do these deletions by what means? How exactly is it supposed to do it? Sit in its offices and just clear them off?
Yes, I say they should identify those people, delete them, publish their names, so that it can give effect to the second part of the orders, which is the order B, which says that give them an opportunity to re-register. So there's a suggestion
that the deletion process is impractical, yes, and that the court will not make an order requiring you to do something that is impractical. Or
that is somebody's opinion.
Okay.
That is somebody's opinion. The court has not said it's impractical, and if the EC believes it's impracticable, you can, as you know, Samson, you can always go back to court and say that the order is impracticable to put the order into effect or comply with it, and therefore you need further direction. But the court has not said it's impractical. No. In fact, all of these people registered in polling stations, okay? Now, polling stations consist of maybe 600 people, and in some places a little more than that. It seems to me that it is not going to be that difficult, contrary to what Dr. Rekubo is saying, to identify per polling station which people there use NHIS cards, publish their names, because they've been deleted, and give them an opportunity, whether through the continuous registration process or a special registration process, to register again. I don't see any conflict at all.
So this is where you disagree with the EC. They seem to say, yes, we understand that we are supposed to delete, but we are supposed to delete through a law that already exists. And as by our understanding, the law that exists for deletion processes is the exhibition. That's what we are going to use. You say that's not what the ruling says. The judgment says. The judgment says, do these deletions. These are my orders. and make sure that the deletions will now bring the register in conformance with the constitution and the applicable law. And on this note, you are going to cite the EC for contempt. How are you going to establish willfulness or deliberateness in disobeying the orders?
We will cross that bridge when we get to it. As for establishing a claim in court, Samson, you know, you have the evidence and you've got the means by which you can do so.
No, here is the case where the party tells you, this is my understanding. I'm not saying I will not do it, but this is my understanding. If it is the case that they have refused.
If their understanding is unreasonable in the circumstances, Samson, it cannot be a good faith undering. Okay?
So why are you not choosing the route of a clarity? Sankuma says go for clarity.
That's Ace's opinion. If you go for clarity, what makes you think the court believes that their orders are not clear? What makes you think that? In any event, I don't want to litigate my case or whatever here.
Okay,
I just wanted to bring a perspective to this issue of the processes to be used.
Right, and it was a very useful perspective. Thank you very much. A very enlightening perspective.
Uchi Naspa Radio. Hi.
Okay, Isa. Auntie, what Nana Santibidi?
Yeah, they said the name medical kind, because it look at see said the NDC is trying any easy. They are just trying to play the intelligence of Ghanaians, because this is common sense. Supreme Court amount order, one more complete order. Say yeah, no way. It is just easy for you to go and do it. Say na be a money. But why is it that they are dragging this thing? Say it look as if say omuntia sieno, eno omuloyes intia sieno. It's what is not equal to what the Supreme Court is saying. And you know, na se wuntia sieno intisana. Go back to the Supreme Court and get intia siena wo pese ununu. Anami boa because the judge is saying ena masa rulings no. About 5 of them anami boa. So go back there and say mimi intia sieni with your lawyer. You don't come out and put it on the public. Na sebi opening to say Rokubrobe will come and be defending this kind of nonsense. Anamibua. Sapani way, sebi nipa way eti emayinim. Be den na emayine enkosati biwem. Look at such a person. How many days na ka obrabo mo? Then you don't think about the generation na ebano. You rather defend this nonsense as a what? Nipa will say when what am I say? Because your mouth contract inti. NDC buy, they protected you about your evil deeds. I am our contract with the hunting. They be all sorry. No fair radio station and I say any media platform. Meanwhile, it is the NDC the MPP who protected you from the beginning of your life. We were quite remember Radio I and Amibwa. Baby be a dear one is no more the year war. If not because of Nana Akufo-Addo and no more the human right and authority. I'm the Jinaswa. Kawu Sabrin Kawu Minem. You'd have been killed that time. But look at him. And on Tina Mayeka says, they don't deserve to live in the country. And he's joking with his life to the youth. Omobano. And Sebi, I didn't hear clear. The Electoral Commission is playing something that is going to bring a war to the country. And I'm telling you, say, we'll go and fight. Because in Timin Trao, Emma Sebi, they said the medical can say, a nipa hunibi, I will check on my background, or me nipa, or me a moebi, and a baby nipum. And are trying to control the nipa. You understand?
Hello? My phone line is never yet. Sabre idea non-9 about pound sima in 5 minutes after 4. Paimuka energy mediano had a paimu neaka enti a beer corner tour baby I will be answered between a frail between basso now so the payment so I can be 0208 144 8198 0208 144 8198 or the Skype and the fra naspa.radio naspa.radio Sabide bia humana tom te bia obia no obetumi adwene en na wonso adwenkyere na wonso de aba oba so ntema na wonyamre na wonso aka wasem 0208 144 8198 0208 144 8198 or Skype NFRA naspa.radio naspa.radio ndi etwa okọ no frɛ na wadwenkyere onso February isa ento
yo they said the America no that is the whole thing. You cannot say ye man you be jaja e man no e de ma nkrofo bi seven previous eba enipa ho ebra bomu a they cannot do anything omontimi ye ho hwe but rather no omo ankasa ye die menti omo te e man no pese omo ka talent eba any talent ewo amanfo so. I'm telling you, say we call the 3 northern regions talent ewo ho say all the time.
Okay.
Yes, I'm planning for we are omuti emine mu dia brosa.
Yeah, we general economic hardship.
Exactly.
Ghana say unprecedented lad bill bi ma Ghana da na so na John Mahama or tewa wombo ho wa onye ohwe because na say yeah per light we have to pay more no so utua so a light no so a wunya what light no obedu fi no light no na ye dum no. Okay, na mko amano so amafa sha say ba so obetuma frɛ na wadwenkyere onso di aba 0208 144 8198 or the Skype naspa.radio. George, what is saying? Yeah, George.
Yeah, me that's it. Me hoye na otoe.
Nyame adom.
I fancy am na mentia kukunyo bibia oni dijuma. Ewia bre wo mo ho. Ha dem say abi achwa. Nasa. My main announcement in Chamuto. Ghana for more America, through the Midwestern states, no. First week and our first weekend in August.